Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to your Friday, Monday, Wednesday, week 39 program design review. All right, as a reminder, what is in yellow gives you a purpose at each station and usually some engagement or entertainment tips, sometimes tips about using certain props or certain songs. If it's highlighted green, it means that's probably where you're going to want to start because it may be a complicated exercise that creates more a demand for more help, or maybe an exercise where you got to get somebody into the bullet band, like you'll see in round two here. So let's get started and let's just talk about what your purpose is at each station and this overall workout. So, first of all, the warrior warm up is on here. So, just challenging you to always expand your warm ups as you bring people through this workout. The dumbbell row series, it's a triple row. So you're going to be challenging the weight on this. It is 45 seconds. You can handle a bit more weight this week. One thing that I'll say, I'll put it in there, but it ends with a bro. What is a bro? A bro is a bear crawl row. So I don't know. That's just one of the ways I introduce it. We were kind of having some fun at Journey there. What's up, bro? But power band duck walk. So we're challenging the pace and the range of motion, meaning, getting low. You'll see in the video that Tyshawn did. He's bringing his knee right down to the turf. That is something where it is resisted as you go through, but it's paradoxical, right? Because it's also assisted as you come back out of it. It kind of helps pull you back out of it. So a paradoxical duck walk. It is resisted and assisted. Then we got a double swing to a clean to an overhead press. So challenge the weight. Of course, whenever we're bending with our back, we want to monitor the form before increasing that weight too much. And then because it is a swing, you can play a fun, entertaining song. Now, let me ask you this. What's the only thing better than serotonin? Tricep tonin. Thank you, Coach JC. I think you invented that little joke there. So when it comes to our triple tricep extension and the straight arm pull downs, you can tell them a bit about the tricep tonin they're about to do. Challenge the band and challenge not just the range of motion, but then how high their hands are on the band. Make sure they have an appropriate spot where they're getting maximum resistance for maximum results, right? And then over here, anytime I like to do the locomotion with the side shuffle, it's like shuffle, shuffle, hustle that muscle. Every day we hustling, right? So that is a little song that you can play as you introduce that. But ultimately, with locomotion exercises, we're often challenging the pace. Now, that doesn't mean that there isn't a form to teach, because there is. When it comes to a side shuffle, it's a step, grab, step, grab, step, grab. More more times than I can count, we have seen people fall at Journey doing a side shuffle. So we have to teach them to pick up their feet so that they don't fall. So challenge the pace. I'll just say this right up front: teach the shuffle, right? Very important. Then we have the dumbbell eccentric cyclist squat. That's where your feet are out, just a different quad emphasis. So challenge the weight, challenge the range of motion. With all squats, if you feel like they need it, you can elevate the heels. Well, this one already has the heels elevated, but what we're looking for is a straight back, right? So that often with the elevated heels, you get the straight back, but you can be looking up to the ceiling as well to help with that. Then you have the power band kneel to stand long jump. Okay. So coming up out of that, getting that long jump, coach that forward lean. Don't let them get too far from the wall. We don't want it to pull them back. We don't want anybody going head over tea kettle with this, right? Kettlebell walking halo to a press. So hold the core tight. Tell them it's a WTF exercise, and that's where what the focus is going on, right? They need to find a focal point on the floor. Again, we mentioned these things being highlighted in green. Up above, it was a double swing clean to overhead press, because there's 3 different movements. You may want to start there. People need your most of your help figuring it out, more than the other stations will need your help. And then this one, of course, we always start at the pull-up bar, so we can get people loaded in the pull-up and they're not just waiting. I like to play Toby Keith at 3 minutes and 39 seconds is right where it goes into. I love this bar. So teach them how to use the bands too. That I've seen it, all kinds of new people putting 2 feet in and just doing all kinds of craziness. But just teach them that you got 1 foot in the band and let the other leg swoop around and kind of pinch it, just so in that way they have a good anchor and that they're not going to do anything that might cause that band just ride right up and give them the smacking that they don't want. Well, this one, I think I got a triple song going here. This is like a superhero movement. All right. So you're going from the banana to the Superman to the vertical jump. So you got that holler back girl, about 2 minutes and 22 seconds in there. And then you got Superman on our fun coaching song list, and then a Van Halen jump. We're going to see if I can pull all three out as my co-coach goes through this demo. So that's going to be really fun. Then the chaos finisher. It doesn't have the time on there. I think it is 5 minutes. You'll hear it in the video, but it's like 5 minutes. And of course, depending on the amount of time you have left in your facility after this workout, but you can adjust that time. But you're ultimately laddering down and then back up, right? So it's like 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and then of each of these exercises, and then, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and you're just seeing how many times you can cycle through. So it's going to be a fun finisher. And that is your Friday, Monday, Wednesday program design review. Remember, we do these just to give you some fun engagement tips. We got to deliver on our brand promise to put the fun and functional fitness. And we want you to know that, yes, we want you to celebrate people and tell them that they're doing a good job, but that you do have a purpose at each station. And it might be to challenge the weight, it might be to challenge the range of motion, it might be to challenge the pace, but that you should be traveling at each station knowing, okay, I got a purpose here. And the more you can deliver that purpose in a single set, the more touches you've had, the more engaged coaching we have, and the better our locations do. So thank you so much for tuning in.